Next, what we're going to do is take a look here at one of our next drills, and this is called a connection drill. So this is going to really build on a previous drill that we did, and you'll see some familiarity with it, the human paddle drill. And then going to add some alternating arms. So here we see our right hand of our backstroker starting to come up underwater, and we're going to be set in an entry position. So what we like right here, hips and shoulders are down, opposite side here is up, hand is just right above the shoulder line. And then what we see here is an emphasis on getting the fingertips to change right away. So that way we can set that catch position right here. And then what we're going to do is a half catch and then look to return up to the surface here. Then we will do a full catch, and then we should kind of start to see that arm here lift as the opposite arm is just about to pass that shoulder. That way then when we land, boom, we're almost kind of simultaneous right there. And then we will do just the same thing on the other side. So here, great job landing, hips and shoulders on the opposite side are up, stroking side is down, the hand entry just a little bit outside the shoulders, which is going to be right within our range. So we really like what we see here from our athlete. Emphasis point here that we could also have just a little bit more of our feet up at the surface, just giving us a little bit more complementary speed with the kick. If you notice that you as an athlete or your athletes you're coaching have a potentially just weaker kick, obviously just watch where the kick is coming from, that we see a little bit more movement here from the hip. But this would be a good idea or a good opportunity to throw on some fins. Our takeoff view didn't really have a lot of things to kind of see here from an evenness from both sides. So what we'll do here is take a look at the return view for both sides and just give it our perspective, and then look at the return view underwater. So here we're setting up just on top of the shoulder. We see here the fingertips are changing that direction. Really nice job. And then we're returning back up, and then we will see just that really nice movement pushing, and then this arm then is coming up. And so here we see, and just again remember that every athlete's going to be able to perform the drills to different ability levels. We kind of want to think here about being in a little bit of a range. So here we can kind of see that we're a little bit outside. So we would want to emphasize with this athlete to bring that arm just a little bit closer into being outside of the shoulder. Throughout the drill, we have a nice steady head as we're rotating through. Both sides are showing evenness between the hips and the shoulders. So this is really nice work here by our athlete. Shifting to an underwater view. So here we see the arm coming in. Now, the depth is really important, especially when you're doing a drill like this. So just again, remember, every athlete's going to be able to perform these drills to a different ability level. Here we're going down much deeper than we'd like to see. And we can kind of see the arm here in that deep position. So we see that right there. What we're going to want to see is that, or emphasize with our athlete, is that as the hands hit a little bit shallower, we want to change that direction. What that's going to do is then have the hand be more like in this V-like shape right here. When we have that, then what we're going to be able to do is just have a little bit of better balance, so that way we can really grab that water and then really rotate and then drive through. Taking a look at our other side. So just again, a little bit on the depth side here that we want to watch. We'll kind of see that right there. What we're going to want to again just emphasize is with that athlete, as that hand is starting to set up that catch position, we really want to see those fingertips change the direction, so that way we can really pull the water and then rotate through. So overall here, really nice job by our athlete. This is a great drill just to put everything kind of together as far as setting the catch, working on changing the direction of those fingertips, and then also to be able to know when to get that next arm up, because that's really important timing. So here's connection drill. If you liked the video and found value out of it, please be sure to give us a like for the video and subscribe, as we have a lot of other drills in our library.